Hello everyone, welcome to my studio. My name is Whimsery, and today I will be recreating more of Monster High G3. We are going to be making a new character again, just to add to the roster, and I absolutely love creating new characters and stories rather than just redesigns. So I'm pretty excited for this one. I chose to do a manster rather than a ghoul because while Monster High's intended audience is female, I never really liked that most of the characters were girls. I just like it when there's a more even ratio, because it's more realistic. Anyways, I decided to add another were creature to my collection, given that they are fairly prominent monster types, and I only have a few. And since I didn't want to be too obvious and go with a cat, I decided to do a weremouse, a son of the Mouse King kind of character. So for this character, I wanted to make him very snobbish and mousy, which I found a little bit difficult to do because I was referencing Mousades a lot, since they're the same monster type, but I wanted to have a few stronger differences, especially with the nose. In Mousadie's design, she is quite the small, anamorphic nose, but I kind of liked the idea of making mine a more cartoon-like long nose with a circle on the end. I don't really know why, but I like how it makes him look more uptight, which is the direction I want his character to lean towards. To help with this, I made sure that his pose was very stiff and firm and cold, but regal. As for his eyes, I tried to mimic the kind of big, warm, dark eyes of a real mouse, which I thought would be a good addition to help balance out the design. What I mean by this is basically while the rest of his design is cold and proper, his eyes give away his heart, which is deeper and warmer than what one would expect after having interacted with him. Don't get me wrong, even with kind eyes, his actions and opinions still primarily align with the rest of his design, but there's still hope buried underneath the proud exterior. His hair is also an important staple. I wanted to go with a very posh style, very princely, and like he puts a lot of time and energy into it. But it was really tricky working with that particular style that I wanted because his ears were trying, to say the least. To keep things from getting boring with the stiff poses for all three, I thought it would be good to make his vibe shift slightly for each one. For the first, I wanted it to be the basic, if someone mentions this character, this is the version you think of, that being for his case, snobbish but fairly neutral and very princely. The second was where I wanted to go all out stuck up. He's sneering, and the long sleeved jacket paired with the turtleneck hopefully conveys his distant nature. Finally, for the last look, I wanted him to show, I guess I could say, his reformed look. He's smiling a bit, not the mean, smug kind of smile, but I hope a more genuine and warm one. Something to go with his eyes. His hair is more casual, showing that his focus is less self-oriented. So it was pretty fun to display not only a character's basic look, but also a bit of his development, which is something I don't typically do. If you are wondering what the cause is for this change of character, well, I think his color scheme is a good hint, but I'll let you figure out what that means. I should probably give you more context about his character. Praetor King is the only son of the Mouse King from the Nutcracker Ballet. He is rich and was brought up believing he's better than the entire world, and he is used to the high-class society of Boo York City, the city his family helped build and establish. He is cool and smart and proper, so not unreasonably rude, but when he does insult, it is purposeful and well thought out. He is very clever and intelligent, great with directions, and can find his way out of any maze. He attends Monster High because of its reputation, and his childhood friend Kayla Kong goes there. They aren't really friends anymore, just drifted apart due to different views and interests. But he does like being popular, so I would classify him among the main 4 ruling powers at Monster High. the other three being Kayla, Lashy, and Godzilla's son, Godriczilla, who I have yet to make a proper video for. As for Freaky Flaws, his giant ears make him super sensitive to loud noise, and he's super proud, so he has a hard time asking for help and apologizing. But yeah, here is the final product. Meet Preeter King, son of the Mouse King. I'm so happy I chose a mouse because there was a lot of cute little details that I could add to his outfits, like the cheese-themed shirt for the first outfit. Oh, and there's a little Mouse King badge kind of thing on the last one, and yeah, just a lot of circular and triangular shapes that I had a lot of fun incorporating. Basic and simple shapes and colors really seem to work for his character. So yeah, I used a CMYK color scheme, but the K is really more of a gray because that seemed to work well with his overall aesthetic. And here's the traditional artwork. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did and you liked this concept, just keep an eye out for more of these recreations coming soon. Until next time, bye!